Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 12th to the 18th. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to bring a little bit more clarity, get more specific with your reading. I do this so it feels more like a personal reading for you, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Now, Leo, this week, I'm not going to lie, if you're a subscriber, you know that I leave key astrological dates in the description. If you want to follow along, there are some good days, there are some challenging days. But the good news is, Leo, listen, we just came out of a weekend that was pretty, there's a lot happening. Mercury went into retrograde. We had that full moon in Pisces. And then, we had the sun trining Uranus, which was great. Last time that happened was January 1st, 2022. If you want to look back in your calendar, see what happened around then. There could have been some great stuff that happened for you around then. But all I'm saying for you, Leo, for this week, there may be some attention and focus on money matters, okay? Not gonna lie, that full moon in Pisces was in your 8th house. 8th house rules a lot of things, but, the fact that we are in Virgo season and Virgo rules your 2nd house, which is also money related, more salary related, but more, and material possessions, good stuff like that. Listen, there could be some focus around that this week. Let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you, Leo, Sun, and Rising for September 12th to the 18th. Now, like I said, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Leo, I love you. You know I love you. I love my Leos. My Leos are amazing. If you're new to my channel, sometimes I mention one of my bosses is a Leo. I love her. Yeah, I mean, she is the epitome of Leo. Y'all are so fiery, so passionate, authoritative. I mean, you really get it done. You really get it done, and you really bring smiles to people's faces. Always for me too. And yes, I did say one of my bosses. I have 2 bosses. I have 2 jobs. I just I do this on the side because I love tarot and I love helping people. I'm like that person out of all, the friend group that I'm the first person everyone calls, and it's been like this for a long time. I love it. I love doing that. I'm from the South. That's, people are my priority. Now, Leo, listen. This is going to be an interesting week. Look at you. Look at you. Wow. Now, we know that based on your past readings, what's been happening for you, and then if you also follow astrologically, new beginnings, right? We're entering a new chapter, new phase, new life cycle, a lot of new stuff happening for Leos right now, okay? And it could have been happening throughout the summer. Now, listen, you did get the 7 of Cups, okay? Now, listen, here's the crazy thing is that, well, first, let me just tell you about this real quick. This came up in your past, so it looks like you did have multiple options at some point, okay? This is the recent past. There could have been a couple things that you were looking at. I'm getting a lot of job energy here, a lot of career energy in terms of, when I say career, let's just say enterprise, work, side hustle, whatever you're passionate about, where you put all that effort in, what you do. Work is something that we actually do because it gives us a sense of value. It's work is good for us is what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, listen, this can also be relationship related, and then Leos who are looking to move, there could have been a lot of different options. Now listen, you can see here, I call this the card of illusion and delusion. You can see the young man. First of all, we don't really like it when someone in a card when his back is turned to us, but I talk way too much in my readings. I'm going to keep this short. This is just saying that you could have had some opportunities come to you, okay? You could have had some opportunities and you picked one. Now, they were all very different. Now, if you're still in that process, okay, where you may have 2 or 3 job offers, where you may have 2 or 3 different apartments to look at, or even 2 or 3 different suitors, be very careful because Mercury is retrograde, all right? And so it is a planet of communication, and it just, things may not appear that as it seems, and that's why I'd say, the card of illusion and delusion, especially when it comes to contracts too. So be very careful about that. Should you sign contracts right now? I would recommend no. But listen, if it gets a little bit deeper than that, I would just say if you can push it off, it's better, okay? Because when you sign something or when you agree to something during Mercury retrograde, when it goes back into orbit, things may change a bit after, all right? Keep that in mind. Now, whatever you chose, it seems like it's something that you really wanted to go with, all right? And so the Leos who did make a decision to move forward, you got the Eight of Wands in the heart of your spread. Headline of the week is you moving fast. Things are going to move really fast for you now, okay? Really, really, really fast. This is the only card, I'm sure you've noticed, there is no figure, there is no symbol, there is no person in this card. It is literally just 8 wands zipping through the air, all right? And so, a lot of Leos, y'all could be actually planning some sort of trip. I'm getting that more toward the end of the month, but you could be planning a trip or going on a trip. But either way, or wanting to go on a trip, you maybe need a vacation after things have been crazy for y'all. But it really does indicate things are going to move really fast now, and I want you to go with it. I don't want you to slow down. Here's the other thing. You did get the Hierophant, okay? But you did get the Hierophant in your challenge area, so Leo, listen carefully, okay? Listen carefully with Mars going into Gemini. Having gone into Gemini in your 11th house, all right? Your friends, your network, your community, your neighbors, stuff like that. The only reason I'm saying that is because it resonates with what's happening here. Now, the Hierophant, all about, the male equivalent of the High Priestess, right? The Pope, very spiritual energy, a lot about structure, okay? So, is the structure in your life a little wild right now? Possibly for this upcoming week, it could possibly be, because things are moving fast. But another takeaway for some Leos, listen, he is a leader, a very strong spiritual leader, the Hierophant, right? He is passing his wisdom on. This is the first card in the major arcanas where you see other people in the card. Now, when it comes up in your challenge area, when I say leader, all right, especially a spiritual leader, sometimes they might not be the right person for us, okay? At the end of the day, the Hierophant can also represent kind of like a cult leader, okay? I'm not saying that you're joining a cult, but I'm saying that when that comes up in your challenge area, think of the Hierophant reverse. It could be someone that you may be getting wisdom from, but it's not the right thing, okay? So keep that in mind too this week. A lot of it could be miscommunication as well, all right? There could be some people that are giving you advice, maybe not the right advice, all right? A lot of people who could make you feel like you are going down the right spiritual path when maybe, in fact, you actually need to do a gut check, all right? That's my advice for you. Now, Leo, you also got the Six of Swords in your crown. It looks like you are definitely moving from a situation that you didn't want to be in, all right? You can see in this photo that they are moving toward, look at here in the corner. The water's really wavy and turbulent, right? But they're moving past that now, all right? So it looks like you want to move past some obstacles into what I call the promised land, a better place. Just remember, as you move forward, you are going to have to try to leave any drama behind. You know what I mean? Because as you can see, they still have the swords in the boat, all right? And so we don't want to, swords are the mental suit, all right? So anything that is not serving you well as you move forward, as you want to move forward this week, leave it back on shore, all right? Leave it back on shore. It's like, think of them as like your sunglasses, your phone, and your sunscreen when you go out for a swim. You do not want to bring all that with you, all right? That is the weirdest analogy I've ever come up with, but it is a Tuesday. Hello. Hey, the High Priestess came up in the root of your spread. Listen, This is all really great. So things are going to move fast for you. I told you earlier, there may be someone who could be in your life, whether it is a parent, whether it is a yoga teacher, whoever, someone who you normally get wisdom from, or someone who could be new in your life that is not giving you the right advice right now. And when I said trust yourself, trust your intuition, man, I wasn't kidding, all right? You got the high priestess in the root of your spread. She only comes out when she tells you you need to trust your intuition right now, okay? She is the guardian of the subconscious, all right? Now listen, this is all about finding that deeper wisdom, all right? Inside you, all right? So you don't need to listen to other people right now. Focus on you, okay? Focus on you and trust yourself, okay? When you trust yourself, you can trust others. Now, you did get the moon in your future area, okay? I feel like this is really still, interestingly, coming off strong from that full moon in Pisces we had, which again, I said, that is in your 8th house, all right? Or was in your 8th house. And so the end of something, okay? Think of the 8th house, you know, it's not only shared resources, but it's something coming to an end, all right? So something could be coming to an end for you, all right? And it, you know, I am getting the energy. It's something that you want, even though it can be emotional. So when I say something's coming to an end and it can be favorable, usually, in some degree, it only means that when you've lived in a home for 10 years and you're moving to another place, when you've lived in the same city for 10 years and you've built a life there, and then you realize you want to move to a different city, those moments are emotional, okay? When you are in a relationship for 5 years and the person proposes to you, that is emotional, that is game-changing, that is future, that is evolution. You can see the dog and the wolf in this photo. It is not two dogs like some people say. It is a dog and a wolf, and they do represent evolution. We need these emotional moments to evolve, all right? And then lastly, what did I say about intuition, all right? Really, seriously, trust, all right? Trust yourself. And really tap into that energy right now, because, hello, 3 of Cups, all right? Clarifying the moon. You'll be fine. Everything will be good. You are going to have an emotional moment, and I think it's because of this thing that's going to end, but it also could be for some Leos because things are moving so fast. Things could be a little chaotic, but you are clearly moving forward from something, and something is ending, okay? Keep that in mind. Remember, that full moon in Pisces was in your 8th house of endings. You got the 6 of Swords, moving from a situation, ending it, okay? This is all good, though. This is all great. Celebration, all right? Sisterhood, brotherhood, it's all about bonding at this point, all right? This is in your future. You're going to have something to celebrate with people that are very close to you, all right? People that are super close to you, and I do love that, you know, like I said earlier, that Mars is in Gemini in your 11th house, all right? And there's a lot of speed to that, all right? You'll see a lot of action around that. And I'm not surprised you did get the 8 of Wands there, okay? Now, Leo, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and I'd be very happy if you did so. It really helps with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, and if you're a subscriber, hey, you know I say this every week, thank you so much for being here with me. I love you, okay? I love you. You really make my day. I love all Leos. I love all Leos. Y'all, like I said in the beginning of the reading, y'all really put a smile on my face. Now, hello, hi, welcome to your future, which is going to be amazing, all right? This is amazing. Hey, you got the victory card. This is really cool. It's really great. So the things that are moving fast for you, and the fact that you're moving forward away from certain situations that were possibly holding you back, it looks like you know, secretly, it's what you want anyway, right? You did get this Six of Wands. This is victory. This is success. This is public recognition. This is great. This is amazing. Keep at it. I mean, if I have any advice for you, keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Keep your eyes on the prize. When I say the Eight of Wands, you go with that energy, okay? Don't do anything to slow it down, all right? Don't do anything to slow it down. Now, hey, hi, the Empress, all right? All about abundance, all right? Miss Universe here. You can see the 12 jewels in her crown, right? Each representing the constellation, each constellation. You can also see her necklace, right? Each representing the 9 planets. That's why we call her Miss Universe, but she really is Mother Earth as well, all right? This is all about nature, but also nurturing, all right? This is your external factors area. There could be someone coming through that is very maternal for you and really helps you bring that abundance into your life. As you can see, she has the symbol of Venus all over her. Venus representing love, money, all those things that we desire, right? We love Venus. You can even see the symbol of Venus in the stone, the heart-shaped stone over there, right? And she's pregnant too. So I wonder if that is going to be a thing for you. Now, listen, when that abundance comes, look, you did get the 5 of Cups, all right? So here's the thing. This is in your external factors area as well. So there could be at some point, because the 5 is a challenge card, you can see that he's really laser focused on these spilled cups. Disappointment, loss, right? He's so focused on the cups, he can't see the 2 full cups behind him. All he has to do is look up, all right? All he has to do is look up, cross that bridge. You see that castle? Listen, with every card, even if it's a dark card, there is a symbol or a flash or something that indicates hope, all right? So listen, that is also in your external factors area. There could be someone who I'm getting the impression that it's someone that could possibly hurt you in some way, not physically, but emotionally, all right? And it could be someone that, you know how, okay, let me give you an analogy. The one that I used earlier, okay, let's say you lived in your house for 10 years, and then you're saying that you're moving, okay? And then your neighbor, who's been your best friend for 10 years, is really sad about it, all right? And then that affects you emotionally. It's like that kind of energy, all right? It's that kind of energy, but listen, it is clarified. You got the Page of Cups, all right? So, Leo, this is, you're fine. You're fine. It is going to be, I did say earlier, there are some oppositions this week. There are some good days. There are some challenging days. There may be a day that is challenging and you may feel a little guilty about something that you do. And it may be, and it's going to have to do with this abundance and this new direction, especially with this Page of Cups coming up too in your external factors area, all right? You could get some sort of message as well regarding work or love or there's something coming through, but a lot of creative energy around this. At the end of the day, someone is going to help you just follow your bliss, all right? That's all there is to it. Now, you did get the Lovers, all right? So, Leo, listen. Let's get this clear. A picture paints 1,000 words. You know what this means, all right? I don't have to get too much into it. I talk too much anyway. There's a lot happening in this card. There's a lot happening in this card, okay? So, ultimately, y'all are looking for the perfect relationship. Y'all are looking for the perfect partnership. And when I say relationship, partnership, hey, love and career, okay? Love and career. If you're here for love, love. Here for career, it works both ways, okay? At the end of the day, a lot of Trinity energy happening here, okay? Lot of Trinity energy happening. You can see he's looking at her. She's looking at Archangel Raphael. He's the one that's bringing the love, the passion. It's up to you to decide what to do with it, all right? So it is a card of choices as well. But at the end of the day, it is a hope of yours is to have to even have that choice, right? To even have that choice. Now, Knight of Wands, your final outcome. What is that song by John Bon Jovi, Blaze of Glory? That's on. Come on. That's like the theme song for this card, all right? Knights are fire. Wands are fire. Do you see his helmet? A lot of people say that's fire coming out of his helmet. This is so fiery, all right? Knights are so active. This is, look at him charging forward, all right? So this is your final outcome. Wands relates to our passions, our ideas, but also ultimately at the end of the day, work, okay? Work, career, enterprise, jobs, side hustles, things that you're passionate about that you really want to like be part of your life, right? Part of your midheaven, if you want to call it. Very transformative energy, and you're just ready to run with it, all right? You're so excited. You're so excited, and I'm so excited for you too, especially because you did get the 8 of Wands here, all right? You also got 2 3s, which I love. You got Celebration. You got the Empress, okay? Listen, again, could be an emotional week. There could be some ups and downs, but that emotional thing, I'm really not getting the feeling it's something that's going to be truly like, like quicksand. I'm getting more of just like, it's hard to say goodbye sometimes if you are moving forward in a different place, right? It's hard to, if you're even like leaving a job, saying it's hard to say bye to, some colleagues. But listen, at the end of the day, whatever you're passionate about, just know that it's going to move forward fast, okay? So this can relate to work, love, home, family, relationships. If you're turtle shopping, whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about. Leo, I love you so much. I cannot wait to see what unfolds for you. Listen, I'm here every week. If you have not subscribed, be so great if you do. And if you're a subscriber, I love you. I will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.